Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing? Welcome. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this beautiful Monday morning, September 25th. Thank you so much for tuning in today, as we are going to have a lot of fun. We've got the ladies here from the North Wayne Music Department. We are going to talk about their high school musical coming up this weekend, as Aubrey and Macy are here, and we're going to have a wonderful time talking to the ladies. By the way, you don't just have to sit there like bumps on a log. When I say hello, you can say hello back or something.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Macy. How are you? Hi, Aubrey. How are you? See, now they're very professional. They're doing wonderful work, and we do appreciate all that they do here on Wabash Cats TV. Let's tell you a little bit about what's going on in and around our area here on this gorgeous Monday, September 25th, after that fine weekend. What's going on today? There's one item. I occasionally have trouble coming up with stuff on Monday or during the week, but we do have an item here on Monday, September 25th. The Marion County Genealogical Society is going to be meeting. That's going to be at the Brian Bennett Library over there on 315 South Maple Street in Salem. And it's tonight from 6 to 7 o'clock this evening, as Diana Brimberry and Carolyn Green, the president of the Madison Street Historical Preservation Project, will present information on the history of Kinmundy, including the historical preservation work that they've done up there. The public is invited, and by the way, they say here, looking ahead in October's program, Myron Lloyd will explain funeral practices past and present. So that's going to be a good one. I believe they have this thing on the fourth Monday every month, so you might think about make your plans for next month again, but this time at 6 o'clock tonight at the Brian Bennett Library. Diana Brimberry along with Carolyn Green presenting the story about the Kinmundy up there at Kinmundy. Have you been to okay, ladies, I'm wondering, have you been to the Kinmundy log cabin house? What do you think of that?
Yeah, I actually really like it. It's a good view on how to view hey, this actually happened.
Yeah.
It's not just hey, this is a story, believe it.
Yeah, they didn't just set up and start doing stuff. I mean, they didn't just set something up 150 years later. These are cabins that were there, right?
Yeah, they're all natural, and they had to do some renovating. Yeah. If I'm thinking correctly, because all of it's so old it was falling apart.
Well, yeah,
but they try to keep most of the wood, and they just do what they have to do in order to keep it safe for the public to view.
Well, that's cool. I think they had log cabin days last weekend or 2 weeks ago or something like that. So, when did you go? How long ago did you go?
I try to go every year, but
do you really?
I try to, but it's been a few years since I've went.
What do you go to the log cabin days? Mm-hmm. What do they have up there? People doing there's crafts and stuff? Or?
Yeah, there's some they have some new vendors like the Today's, and then they have some older vendors that they try to make the rugs like they used to, and the baskets and all that kind of stuff.
How about that? You didn't know you were going to get quizzed about your
I did not know this.
vacation plans, did you? That's really cool. Well, I'm glad you've been there. I've been there one time, and the one time I was there, they didn't really have the show going. I just drove out there to take a look at it, and it was before they were open or something like that. So, but that's probably it's really. I'm glad you enjoyed that. That makes sense. What else is going on today, ladies and gentlemen? This September 25th. This is National Tune-Up Day. National Tune-Up Day falls on September 25th each year. This reminds homeowners to prepare for the upcoming winter heating season. Heating and cooling specialists recommend that homeowners tune up their heating systems each year in advance of seasonal changes. These tune-ups ensure that the systems are operating as efficiently as possible. What do they do? Well, the plumbers will come in there and they'll remove dirt and dust from your vents. Check to make sure all your vents are clear and not blocked or leaking, as well as ensure that your jet fuels, your fuel jets are working correctly. You need all that going on for the proper heating of your home. Actually, see, now you guys don't have to think about any of this stuff.
Okay.
You're not adults. You don't run the house, right? Do you run the house? Do you run your house?
No.
You don't have to think about this. So, yeah, don't worry about this. So,
But we do own cars, though, so make sure your car's
I see now. That's the thing. This tune-up day doesn't even refer to cars. That's what surprised me. I thought National Tune-Up Day would be to make sure your car is working cleverly and
think so,
and properly.
My car's not working.
Your car's not working at all. No. Well, I appreciate Macy then bringing y'all up here, Aubrey.
It did yesterday.
I didn't even bring us up here. My mom did.
Where's she?
In the van. She didn't want to come in.
I've got seating right over there for a studio
I told her
audience.
that.
I think she was listening to an audiobook, though.
Yeah.
So.
Wait a
She's
second.
not even going to watch the show.
You gotta be kidding me.
Hey, I could call her right now and tell her to watch.
FaceTime her.
You'll be able to. Don't worry about it. You've clearly destroyed me in my train of thought now. Oh, boy. Well, I'll tell you what, we're just going to end this show right now.
That's tough.
No, we're not going to end the show right now. Well, what else is going on today, ladies and gentlemen? In addition to getting, by the way, the Home Serve USA founded National Tune-Up Day back in 2014. Today also is National Quesadilla Day, the Dia
Oh, my
de
goodness.
la Quesadilla. Okay, now, this really got a reaction from the ladies. Do you like quesadillas? Are you big fans of the quesadilla?
Do I like quesadillas? What kind of question is that? Of course I
That's
do.
a question. You like quesadillas? You like quesadillas?
Yes, I do like quesadillas.
I gotta admit, both of the food holidays today are foods that I do not eat, and I won't. I don't eat quesadillas. I'd rather have the chimichanga, the enchilada, anything. Pretty much anything else. Paella is wonderful at a Mexican restaurant.
Oh, it is.
But yeah, I don't eat it. I won't eat a quesadilla. But I mean, look at this. Look at that.
That looks delicious.
That looks gross.
It's literally chicken, cheese, and a tortilla.
Look at the chicken. Yeah, look at it. You got chicken in there.
Okay.
There's some bell peppers.
Bell peppers. Yuck.
Okay, so like the new restaurant in Cisne includes onions in theirs.
Oh,
Yum.
do they?
Theirs is the new restaurant,
Yeah, is it good?
Texarkana. Oh, it's delicious.
Is it? When did they open? Like 2-3 weeks ago?
Yeah, they only opened like 2 weeks ago.
They have chicken wings.
Yeah.
They have chicken wings too. Well, no, okay. Here's my problem with the. Well, I do like using the Spanish term, the Dia de la Quesadilla. That sounds cool. Dia of the Quesadilla. Now that's cool. But look at those big bell peppers. That is just wrong.
I love bell peppers.
Okay, but the one in Cisne, they cook their
And
onions
sour
first.
cream. Oh, they're throwing grilled onions in.
Yeah, they
That
throw,
actually sounds
like,
tasty.
They
Yeah,
cook
it's
they cook their chicken and their onions like with their spices and stuff.
Oh, see now this they're made like kind of like fajita style.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Then
they're,
you-
but
but
they're
then-
quesadilla.
But then they're crispy and yummy. Yum.
So, all right, now my other question then. All right, my other question about the quesadilla then. Do you typically have nothing on top of the quesadilla? Because I would have thought that'd be cheese on top or more cheese inside or something.
Cheese on
There's cheese
top.
inside.
You put cheese on the inside.
You put cheese on the inside?
It's like a grilled cheese, but on a tortilla.
And with chicken. And,
Well,
or
you can have a
steak.
cheese quesadilla, and those are good.
Yeah, they're like a grilled cheese, but with just tortillas and no butter.
No, you do too put butter on.
I don't put butter on mine.
She burns her tortillas.
Wow.
No, I just cook it at a low setting.
God bless you, ladies. I tell you what, you're really, if you like that one, you're really going to like that in the next one,
Okay.
because I don't like the next one either. And I am the only person in the world, basically, who doesn't like, who will not celebrate National Lobster
Ooh.
Day.
Okay, I don't
I
like
hate
lobster.
lobster.
Okay, y'all don't like lobster. Okay, now, do you like crab?
Yes, I love crab.
See, I love
ragout.
crab.
No.
But I'm like you, Macy. I love crab, but boy, I could just leave lobster
Yeah.
in the ocean.
Crab legs and crab rangoon are like two of my favorite seafoods.
I like crab ragoon because I don't have to work to get the crab. It's like too much work with no
You don't
reward.
get a really crab ragoon. You hardly taste the crab,
Yeah.
do you?
Yeah, that's why I like
okay.
it.
You get cream cheese.
Homemade crab rangoon.
Fried cream cheese.
Yeah.
You kind of can, but like the Chinese restaurant crab rangoon, you can't.
That Chinese restaurant in Fairfield, their crab rangoons are good.
It's not even. I don't even think there's crab, and I literally think it's called cheese cream.
You ladies need to come up here and be my restaurant critics.
I eat a lot.
You're doing a great job. I love it. I love the work here. You're giving me Mexican restaurant tips and
La Fuente.
La Fuente. You like La Fuente better than the other one, huh? Whatever.
Absolutely.
Chavo, Bravo, something like that.
Tres Caminos.
Los Tres Caminos. That's in Florida.
Hey,
Right? Yeah. And you got Don Pepe's up in Louisville here.
I only ever go to La Fuente in Fairfield because
Me
they're
too.
superior.
Yeah, that's probably the best Mexican restaurant within like a 30-mile radius.
There you go. Well, that's very. I'm sure that Daniel will be glad to hear you say that. That's nice. A little bit more about the lobsters here, though. It says, like I said, National Lobster Days. One of the claws can produce pressure of up to 100 psi. That would hurt.
Yeah.
That would hurt to crunch you. They're the largest lobster ever found, weighed 44 pounds. I think they threw him back, too, whenever.
Why would they throw him back?
Because they want him to keep growing, I
They
guess.
should put him in a museum.
Yeah, like
Or an
Hey, put him- I
aquarium.
mean, he's just hanging around in the ocean eating stuff.
'Cause I
Why
wanna
would-
see
why would
him.
Why'd you throw him in a museum for?
So I could see him.
Well, now, see, that's the thing. A 44-pound lobster is going to be a giant. That is going to be a huge lobster. Because, the ones you eat in a restaurant are,
Like 7 pounds.
no, 2 to 4.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They're
2 to 4
small
pounds.
little things.
Yeah, they're.
I don't like lobster.
Well, I mean, they're plenty to eat, I guess, but
I like shrimp.
Well, this is not National Shrimp Day, Aubrey. This is National Lobster Day. Okay, how? Let's see. Let's ask you a trivia question on lobster. What is that? Well, you already got the answer on that big lobster. How many ways can you cook fresh lobster?
5.
5 is good. 5 is right on.
Really?
Boiled, steamed, baked, broiled, and grilled.
5 is always the answer.
You can also use leftover lobster, which occasionally happens. Folks usually eat their leftover lobster, but this you can make soups, macaroni and cheese, and dips. Now, do you like the lobster mac and cheese?
I do like the lobster mac and cheese.
Yeah, everybody likes lobster mac and cheese. You don't like it? I don't like it either.
Why would you ruin mac and cheese with
I'm
fish?
with you, Aubrey. I just don't.
Lobster mac and cheese is good.
Mac and cheese is good. Just leave it at that.
See,
Don't ruin it.
I'm of the mind that lobster is just too doggone rich. It's
Buffalo mac and cheese now.
where are you getting buffalo mac and cheese? I mean,
mac and cheese.
you're not going to get that at La Fuente.
Catherine makes it.
What do you want to see on television, ladies and gentlemen? There's all kinds of sports going on tonight. Let's see what's going on. Where am I going to be? I am going to be in South Central. I'm going to be at South Central watching high school volleyball, Cowden Herrick Bobcats at the South Central Cougars. That's tonight on Catch TV, Channel 100. Major League Baseball tonight on this Monday night. The White Sox are home against the Diamondbacks. That's at 6:40. Zach Gallen versus Jose Urena. I believe it's Urena. NBC Sports Chicago, Channel 643. At 8:45 tonight, the Padres are at the Giants. That has still some wild card manipulations in it. Blake Snell versus Logan Webb. And NFL football doubleheader tonight, this Monday night. 6:15, the Eagles at Tampa Bay on ABC, followed at 7 o'clock, 7:15, the Rams at the Bengals on ESPN Channel 601. Macy Tannahill's over there. Aubrey Churchill is right here. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We will be back right after these words. We're going to talk about, we didn't even talk about it, the Cisne High School musical. Back in a sec.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for joining in today, as we are joined here by Aubrey Churchill right here and Macy Tannahill down here. This is not these ladies' first trip to the. This is not your first rodeo at the Wabash rodeo, is it?
No.
First ride on the merry-go-round. No, first trip around the turnip tree. You've been here before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. That makes you guys like professionals. Do you get paid to do the musicals down there?
No.
No?
I wish.
I wish too, but we don't.
All right, now, Macy, tell us all about yourself. How old are you?
I'm 16 years old.
You're a junior or a senior?
Junior.
You're a junior at Cisne High
Yeah.
School. Okay. How long have you been doing the musicals down there?
I have been in 6 productions.
Good grief.
Maybe only 5 or 6. This is my 6th.
So you started doing this when you were back in grade school.
5th grade, yeah.
I'm surprised that we'll get to this particular production here in just a few minutes. I'm surprised that there are so few. What is the most number of kids that have been in the North Wayne Music Department since y'all have been in it? Involved?
Since we've been in it?
Yeah.
25-ish, I want to say.
So the biggest one we've ever had was Shrek. I think we had about 20 people in Shrek.
Wow.
Was it Shrek or last year?
And it was Shrek, definitely Shrek.
Okay. What musicals have you been in?
I've been in Shrek, Your Good Man Charlie Brown, Willy Wonka, Trail to Oregon, and this one.
Trail to Oregon. Okay, tell me about Trail to. We'll get to this one because people are familiar with what this is. What are you doing this year, Aubrey?
I can't say it.
You can't say it.
I say it wrong.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, I forgot.
I don't think you can say that on TV.
I can't pronounce my R's.
We're going to ask you to say it. You're going to have to say, Macy, what is the show that y'all are doing this year?
Little Shop of Horrors.
I can't say my R's.
You're doing Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
Which is a fun show. It
is.
Have you? What made you choose to do that? Have you seen the movies?
I actually have not seen the movies.
You haven't seen either one?
No,
We're waiting until after.
Yeah, I haven't.
Have you not seen either one either?
No, I've seen the Broadway production of it, but we didn't want to see the movies, so it wouldn't cloud our judgment.
I was about to say, I always have this like stipulation with myself that I cannot watch any of like any clips of the musical until after the musical. I can only listen to the soundtrack.
Now, why is that?
Because if so, I start judging like my acting skills, and like I act too much like these other people, and I don't put like my own spin on it.
Ah, okay. So you're not wanting to imitate.
Yeah.
You would rather make the character your own.
Yeah.
Rather than imitate somebody else that you have seen before. I can see that. By the way, I've been talking to Macy, and Aubrey here has chimed in a couple times. Aubrey, tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm Aubrey, obviously. I'm 17 years old, and I'm a senior this year.
Senior at Cisne High School.
Yes.
You have, and have you been in as many productions as Aubrey, or as Macy, I mean?
Yes, I've only been in 6 because the stipulation was whenever I was in 5th grade, you couldn't do it. And then the next year he let them, and I was really salty about it. But
That was 7 years ago. You haven't gotten over that?
no. I still tell him to this day.
Who was the director who kept you out there? Was that Mr. Buck, Dr. Buck as well?
Yes, little turd butt.
Wait a minute. What did you just call him?
A little turd buck.
Okay, you'll say that on the TV, but you won't say Little Shop of Horrors.
Because I can't pronounce my R's. Everyone gives me a look when I tell them what it is, and I'm just like, Horros. Wait, O-R-S.
You spelled it incorrectly. Give me the, all right. See now, I tell you what we're going to do, folks. We're going to come back. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to see the speech therapist over the course of the break. We're going to have it. Aubrey is going to say Little Shop of Horrors before the end of the day.
Okay.
Macy, we're going to make her say it, right? All right.
Oh.
Yeah, you're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We're talking about the Cisne High School musical. It's set for this weekend. We'll get to all the details here in just a second. Back right after this on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey.
At Midwest Farm and Land, we've got a team of dedicated land, home, and commercial experts ready to help.
We understand that buying or selling a property can be extremely stressful. Let our folks take care of you and help you find your perfect piece of property.
Whether it's recreational or hunting land, farmland, homes, or commercial, we're there to help.
Local experts with national reach. If you're interested, give us a call, 618-532-1961, or check us out on the website, midwestfarmco.com.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Okay.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. My guests, Aubrey Churchill right there, Macy Tannahill right there. We've kind of I feel terrible. We've kind of been skipping around the whole subject, and I've barely even got them introduced. And we had the speech pathologist. It was more than a therapist. It was the speech pathologist came in during the break and feels very confident that Aubrey will be able to pronounce the name of the show before the end of the show. Mm-hmm. So Aubrey's very confident, but she just doesn't want to do it until she doesn't want to get kicked off the TV. What are we talking about here? What's going on? Macy, tell me what's going on this weekend.
This weekend, September 29th and 30th, Little Shop of Horrors will be at the Cisne Middle School, 502 Mulberry Street in Cisne. Yeah.
Sorry about that. That's my phone. I forgot to shut it off.
Oh, it's fine.
Fine.
Don't worry about it.
Sorry about that.
But
Okay, what time is it?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Doors open at 6.
Doors open at 6. 7 o'clock show. Are we having refreshments?
Yes, we are having baked goods and water.
Baked goods and water.
Soda is too expensive this time of year.
I'm about to smack down on some brownies.
Are you serious? The soda's too expensive?
Oh,
Do you want to pay $3 for a soda?
No.
So,
exactly. So we're not having soda.
No kidding. I didn't realize soda was seasonal.
It's not.
It's just
way
expensive all
too
year.
expensive.
It's annually expensive.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. That's fine. So, and this being at the middle school, that's where you've been rehearsing the whole time, huh?
Yep.
When did y'all start rehearsals? Before we get to that, let me back up. Where are tickets available? Or do you have to go just that night, or can you get them beforehand?
You can't get them beforehand. We've never pre-sold tickets. So you just have to come that night.
You still get a pretty good crowd, though, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The floor's normally full, and we sometimes have a good audience in the bleachers.
Yeah. So what I'm telling you is, make sure you get there. If the doors are open at 6 o'clock and you're wanting a good seat, the whole thing is good seats, I would think. But
Yeah.
Unless you get stuck in like the very back row of the floor seats.
Y'all won't get the front seat. I'm saying it from a mamacita.
I was about to say, y'all won't get like the first 3 rows of seats.
Wait a minute.
Those are reserved for family of the cast.
Okay, so those the first 3 rows are.
Well, give or take.
It's like at a wedding. You've got the first several rows. I can understand that. Do your parents? You guys have both been through this a few times. Like you said, this is your 6th production. This would be your 7th, right?
No, we've been in the same amount.
Oh,
yeah,
both been in the
because
same. You got
her 5th grade year.
Yeah, they did. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring it back up.
Salty.
She's still angry about it. You've been in this is your 6th show. Do either of you still get nervous?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No,
Do you not get nervous?
No.
How come?
Because
you have it down so well, or?
No, I just can't ever see anybody anyways.
Yeah, that's
so bright on stage.
You can't ever see anybody out.
Just
in the
pretend
crowd.
like they're not there, and they're not. Just like any other production.
No kidding.
Any other practice. Yeah.
You're not getting nervous.
I think I only got nervous my first show and then my first lead part, and after that I was like,
You decided there wasn't any point of getting nervous.
yeah.
You do get nervous.
Oh yeah.
See, now that's what I'm surprised that there's no nerve. I mean, I still get nervous when the roasted chestnuts play, for crying out loud. And I'm
don't you play the the baritone?
Tuba.
Oh, is that the big one?
Yeah, that's the big one. Yeah.
Yeah, you look cool when you play the tuba.
Well, that's very kind of you to say, Aubrey. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I'll pay you later.
Okay.
So you do get a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
How does it manifest itself?
Just a whole lot of overthinking before
Really?
the show.
You never get sick to your stomach or belly?
Oh, yeah.
Do you get butterflies?
Yeah. Like I have thrown up before a show before.
No kidding.
Not me.
So when do you have you adjusted and you maybe choose not to eat now before the show?
I will eat a light snack before a show, and then I'll go home and just eat a full dinner after.
So that you have something in your belly so you don't pass out on stage. And this doesn't affect you at all.
No, I smack down some spaghetti before I go over there. Like, if I get nervous, I mess up. So if I don't get nervous, I'll do good.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. Well, the show is it's 7 o'clock Friday and Saturday, the 29th and the 30th here of September. Tickets the doors open at 6, and you want to get there early to get a great seat, but you can still get a good seat probably until showtime. Maybe. That's right. Maybe. You've done several shows over the years. What made you choose Little Shop of Horrors this time?
Our cast size.
Yeah, we have 5 people.
5 people in the cast.
Yeah.
How many? It seems to me, as I recall, Little Shop of Horrors has 2 male parts and 3 or 4 female parts. How's that work?
I don't know.
Well, we had to change Mr. Mushnick to Mrs. Mushnick.
So it's
Okay.
a female part.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the Briley that's playing Miss Mushnick can't do like the lower like gruff voice.
I'm trying to remember the part of Mr. Mushnick.
He's the shop owner. That's really mean.
That's who Seymour works for.
yeah,
Yeah.
who
I work for him too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Audrey does work.
at least I'm his son.
Not anymore.
Seymour Mushnick is. I see now we're getting into the probably the stuff we don't. But if you haven't seen Little Shop of Horrors, and which you might not have seen, tell people what it's about.
A man-eating plant.
Basically,
Nom, nom, nom.
It's a fun comedy musical about a man-eating plant.
so basically, throughout the show, the plant Audrey 2 is getting bigger and bigger by eating of blood and human. But there's also like a little bit of a romance story thrown in there.
It's a romance. It's a sweet, loving tale of romance between Audrey and Seymour.
After Seymour throws my ex-boyfriend into a plant
Yeah.
to be eaten,
And then we have a heartfelt moment over it.
and then I die.
And then the plant dies.
No, hold on. You usually don't give me this much input on. You usually don't tell me how much what happens.
Well, a lot of people have already seen it, so.
Well, now that's true. Folks have seen the show.
We did change the ending a little bit though.
Yeah,
so.
we kind of had to due to cast.
Well, when you've got
restrictions.
limitations.
Yeah, that's okay.
You've got limitations. That makes a ton of sense.
This chair squeaks.
Thanks for the info.
Don't spin on it then.
I'm not. I just moved my leg.
Well, okay. So we've hardly the full plot in 4 words. It's a human eating plant.
That's 3 words.
3 words. Human. Yeah. Okay.
A man-eating plant is 4
Man,
words.
there you go. I got it. We might get a little further in the discussion of what the plant is, as well as what these 2 ladies are doing in the play when we return. But I got to tell you, the way things have gone, we might not.
Hey, we're going to try.
We're gonna try. It's Macy and Aubrey. We'll be back in a second. Please do stick around. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians, and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Surely they'll make chili by the time fall comes around. Hello, folks. Well, we're still talking restaurants here, here on Wabash Cats TV, as we are joined today by members of the North Wayne Music Department, Aubrey, Churchill, along with Macy, Tannahill. All right, let's talk about the cast. You've got, with only 5 members of the cast, I'm surprised the whole crew didn't come up here.
Well, me too.
But, okay.
They had things going on.
Yeah. The 2 other, technical, lead roles, I'm going to put quotation marks around that because everyone has
a lead role.
Yeah. With only 5 people. But the 2 other leads had something going on, and one of them's a 6th grader that.
You got a 6th grader with a lead?
No.
Not a lead.
That's Mr. Mrs. Mushnick.
No. Mrs. Mushnick's a 7th grader.
Okay. Let's talk cast then.
Okay.
We've got Aubrey Churchill is in the cast. You are?
I'm playing Audrey.
Audrey. Are you playing one or two the parts?
Just one.
One, okay. And Macy Tannahill is playing?
I'm Seymour.
You're Seymour.
I only have one part.
You have one part. Do you have to spread parts among the others, though? Are people doubling up?
We only have one person, triple or quadrupling up.
I guess I have 2 parts.
What's your other part?
Well, there's this girl named Crystal. It's Crystal, and we had to cut her part out, so I just sing her part now.
Okay.
So I guess that counts as 2 parts.
Kinda.
Yes, that counts. Sure. Yeah, that counts. Who are the other people?
We have Connor Smith. Love him.
Connor Smith. Okay. What's Connor playing?
He's playing the dentist.
The dentist. If you've ever seen Little Shop of Horrors, the dentist is a singular individual who is unforgettable, isn't it?
Yeah, he's special.
Yeah, he's got some big dreams.
Let's see, is that Connor there?
Yes, he came last year. He played Plankton in the SpongeBob musical.
Okay.
He's my best buddy.
Well, that's cool. What's he got? It looks like he's got one of those earpieces like me. He's got
his microphone.
That's his microphone, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then beside him is Raina.
Raina who?
I don't know her last name.
Paul? No, is it Pollard?
Maybe, I don't know.
Raina,
she's a sweetheart though.
She is a huge
She
sweetheart.
plays the bum on the sidewalk, and then the townsperson that comes in, and she plays another part. She just is
so
everywhere.
She's got 2 or 3 parts.
Yeah, she has a lot of lines, and she already has them all down.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Well, the show is next weekend.
Well, she had them down halfway into practice.
You guys got your lines down?
No.
Almost.
Let's not lie.
Yeah, no, let's not lie.
We got Act 1 down.
Yeah, Act 2 is...
It's the end of Act 2.
I gotta tell you, don't feel bad. Usually in these high school plays, the Act 1 is the big one. Act 2 is when
That's when I die.
Well, you're not dying. Aubrey, you're not dying. That's
Audrey
your
does.
character does.
No, watch her
feels
like
real.
actually have like a heart attack
It
during
feels
her
real.
last song.
Well, she says she's not nervous, Macy.
It's that spaghetti.
She's hiding it. She's repressing her anxiety or something like. Okay. Now tell us about Raina again. You've got us. Let's see.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah,
She's
don't
a sweetheart. I don't know. She's a 6th grader this year. Her first music was last year, and I don't remember. She played with
Now Connor's not playing the one part now. Connor's
Yes.
doing the dentist.
I think it's his uncle actually played the dentist in the first production that the Cisne Middle School did.
Really?
So that's why he wanted to play the dentist, and he fits the part to a T. So that sounds
not
bad.
a compliment.
That sounds bad. No, I mean
that is not a compliment whatsoever.
He plays the part really, really
Yeah,
well.
like the acting and like the dedication that he puts into the role.
You're gonna make me get hit.
Who plays the patient?
Raina.
Okay, Raina's
Well,
playing.
Raina plays it during the dentist, and then Seymour during like the killing scene is the
Right.
patient.
Well,
I'm sorry, during his dentist appointment.
Seymour, of course, is a patient
Yes.
in the plot later on, but there is a particular patient that is well suited for the dentist in the show. And so Raina's playing that.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm sure she's very good at it. Let's see who's this.
That's me.
That's you. That's you.
I had the same shoes on.
What are you doing there? What are you doing there?
I'm singing my song, Somewhere That's Green. Is
the fan's not on?
The fan's not on. The fan's not supposed to be there, but PE also happens in that gym, and it gets hot in there.
The reason I asked whether the fan is on, because I would think that would give your voice a little bit of reverberation,
Yeah.
a little bit of reverb. That'd be pretty cool. Let's see now. What do we have
There's
here?
me again.
And Dr. Buck.
And my heels.
Okay, you're there with Dr. Buck. I got to tell you, in all the years that I think that we have promoted and tried to help the Cisne, tried to help your shows, promote your shows, both here and on the radio back in a previous life, I think this is the first time I've ever seen Dr. Buck.
Yeah, probably.
I snapped this picture. I don't think he knows I snapped the picture.
He doesn't get in pictures, does he?
He's something else.
He's normally backstage by this time, but since he's playing the plant, he has to be like out.
Yeah.
And because like that was during the very last song that Aubrey sings with a backing track.
Okay.
Or like with background music.
Do you have?
Oh yeah.
Do we have an orchestra coming, or is it all backing tracks?
It's all
Cisne
online.
Middle School Orchestra.
I didn't.
You're hilarious.
I didn't know.
We have 5 people on our couch thinking we're going to play.
Think we're going to get an orchestra?
I have played in orchestras, but not for Little Shop of Horrors.
Are you going to come play in our orchestra?
I've got the horn in the car.
Okay, bring your tuba, and we'll just have all the music in tuba.
It would be a joy.
We can play the VeggieTales theme song at the very end.
Actually, I think what you'd need. What would you need? How much you
clarinet,
that's
saxophone.
Motown. It's a Motown style musical. So you're going to need trumpets, and you're going to need. You think clarinets? Really?
I think so. Because there's high parts,
flutes.
saxophones. I think you need the whole shebang.
Yeah, you probably need like a violin somewhere in there.
Yeah, you gotta
Cello,
have some fiddles. Yeah.
viola.
Okay, let me ask you this then. How if I am coming to the show, and if I've never seen Little Shop of Horrors, what kind of percentage you think people will have seen the show? You guys haven't seen the show.
I have.
But that's under different circumstances.
42% people have seen the show. 42.35678% have seen the show.
That is tremendous market research.
I know.
I'm happy for you. That's terrifically well. But if I haven't seen the show, what am I looking at? 4 hours of my life gone here? I mean, you've gone to Broadway shows, or you've been to that type of show in St. Louis. How many hours am I looking at?
Maybe.
An hour and a half tops.
Yeah, hour and a half.
To 2 hours, I guess.
Yeah.
That's about it.
You have a break in the middle?
Yeah,
Yes.
we have a 10 to 15 minute intermission.
You could buy some brownies.
I heard you say brownies. Who's doing the brownies?
Probably Dr. Buck. He bakes a lot.
Dr. Buck, my mom, Aubrey.
I am baking
Me,
something.
depends.
Are we doing popcorn?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love me some popcorn.
See, now that's the thing. Cisne always has the best popcorn. They do a wonderful job.
Write that down.
hey, we got free
Can we
promotion.
quote you on that?
Well, sure. You just got a nice promo.
Can I quote you on our yearbook over that?
If you like, yeah. Come for the show, stay for the popcorn. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so this Friday night, then I'm looking at if this Friday or Saturday night at 7:00. If I get there at 6:00 at night and get the good seat, I'm looking at what about
3 hours.
I'll be out by 8:30 or 9.
Yeah. But you could eat brownies while you're waiting for the show to start.
Eat all the brownies you want.
Or cookies.
Cookies. So you've got cookies coming too.
Yeah, like brownies, cookies. I think it's just brownies and cookies.
Brookies.
M&M's.
No
candy.
No candy.
candy. It's really sad.
Okay, candy and soda are way too expensive unless you want to be paying $2 for a Kit Kat bar.
That's exactly right. Can you imagine that?
I do want to pay $2 for a Kit Kat bar.
You'd want the brownie, for crying out loud.
No.
I'm with you. I'd want the brownie. I'd want the cookies.
Exactly.
I want a pack of peanut butter M&Ms.
Fine, I'll bring you a pack of peanut butter M&Ms each show night.
Sweet. Living life.
There you are. You are living high right there. Yeah, that is good. You are high on the hog if you're getting the. Well, okay, that's cool. All right, again, this is this Friday night and this Saturday night, September 29th and 30th. It'll be Little Shop of Horrors, and it's going to be a hoot. We're going to come back. We're going to talk with Macy and Aubrey and wrap things up here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey after these words. Please do stick around.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
His boobies.
All right, I got that. I got the mic hot for that. That's cool. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Talking today with Aubrey Churchill and Macy Tannahill. The ladies are the leads in the upcoming Little Shop of Horrors. Now, I got to ask. You've already talked about, we've talked about murder. We've talked about plants eating people, blood sucking, and all that kind of stuff.
Not blood sucking. He never comes out and fully bites anyone unless
he bit me. Like, do what?
Unless you get close to it.
Do you what now?
Okay, but like within the first act, he never like comes out and like fully bites it.
It just gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
I wonder what the vegetarians are gonna say now.
Well, they'll probably say they love the show. That's what they'll say.
Plants eating people instead of people eating plants.
That's exactly right. They're all for that. Plants eating people. That's my question. Is I say all that. This is fun for the whole family, isn't it? This is not a
fun for the whole family.
Can you bring children? That's my question. What age would you? I mean, you've got 5th or 6th graders in the play.
Yeah. Well, my brothers are 2, 5, and 6, and I told Mom that they won't like it.
I was about to say, my family's cutting it off at their very mature 11-year-old.
Really?
Like, they're not letting any of the family under 10 come.
No kidding.
Well, it's not like it's going to be graphic or anything, but...
Well, you're not going to see blood.
Yeah,
no. But children... Yeah, and also children, their minds don't develop. Like, they're developing as you're watching it, and they don't want to take something.
I'm sorry. I'm glad that your folks have made the particular decisions, or that they are able to make those. But my goodness, I don't think I'd have a problem with it.
Well,
I mean, it's basically a cartoon on.
Yeah.
I mean, you took them to SpongeBob, for crying out loud.
That's true.
Take them to, instead of your friendly SpongeBob, take them to a blood-sucking plant musical.
So I guess my next question was going to be, what are we doing next year? I'm guessing that it's not Sweeney Todd.
I have no idea. Who knows? We might not have musical next year. There might be 3 people.
I doubt it. There will be 3 or 4 people.
Well, so if you go to Cisne, or if your kids go to Cisne, or if your grandkids go to Cisne, and you think they might be interested in the music department, by all means, tell them to join the North Wayne Music Department.
Oh wait, we'll have 4. Jasper didn't do it this year.
Please join the North Wayne Music Department.
Yeah.
We'll have 4. Jasper didn't do it this year.
What would Jasper have been?
We don't know. She didn't audition.
She auditioned, but then she realized she's going to Disney World the days of the musical.
That makes it tough.
Yeah.
If you're going to miss the musical because you're going to be down in Florida, but
I wish I was
taking
down
her
in
out of
Florida.
school to go to Disney World.
Yes.
I wish.
See, now I'd rather send my 5-year-old to go see the show than take my kid to Disney World.
Well, Disney World's expensive.
Yeah, well, there's several reasons. That's.
We won't get into that today.
We're not getting into that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring it up. But if you do get enough kids back out, what show do you think you want to do next year, Macy? Because you're not going to be there, Aubrey. I
didn't have a choice, really, what we did this year, so I'm going to say they're probably going to do Back to the 80s, because we were going to do that this year, but we didn't have enough cast.
We are not doing Back to the 80s.
What is Back to the 80s?
Retardedness.
Basically, a musical that takes...
it takes place in a high school.
Corey something.
High school in the 80s. High school in the 80s.
I was there.
With a whole bunch of like 80s music, like it had some Bon Jovi and
it's just not good.
Rick Astley.
Oh,
I think they should do the Lorax musical.
You're going to rickroll the audience.
Yeah, we were going to rickroll the crowd.
Although I think they should do the Lorax musical because I would so come and watch it.
Title of the show.
I have no idea what title of the show is.
It's a very low key play. It's not a musical, sadly.
Ew, absolutely not.
But yeah, just in case, I won't spoil it. We'll save it for next year's show.
Well, musicals are way more fun than plays.
I agree, though.
Well, that's the fun part. Though you get a chance to sing as well as do a little. Will you be dancing?
No. We're focusing more on our professional acting skills this year than our dancing skills.
I can't dance.
Is the dentist dancing? Is Connor dancing? There he is.
I mean, Connor boogies, so absolutely, he'll just boogie because he wants to.
To tell you, I am surprised that neither of you have seen the movie because Steve Martin plays the dentist.
Maybe I should.
Steve Martin plays the dentist. You got Bill Murray playing the patient, the first patient.
Who plays Audrey?
She was the original Broadway. I can't remember her name.
Oh, got it.
She did a nice job. And Rick Moranis.
I can't sing in a Brooklyn. I can't talk in a Brooklyn accent.
I only have an accent for 2 lines of the show.
Get over.
Wait a minute. all right, you're really getting folks out to I can't do my part.
No, you try and do a Brooklyn accent.
You always can do some Brooklyn. You use guys. That's Brooklyn, right?
No. No.
I only
New Jersey.
No. I can do a British
More like
accent.
California.
I can do a British accent and a country accent, and not very well. So.
Hey, nobody asked me to do a Brooklyn accent. You want me to do a Brooklyn accent? I do a Brooklyn. No, that's Chicago.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's Chicago, not Brooklyn.
Keep trying.
Well, I wasn't prepared. I didn't get the opportunity. All right, now, okay. So you've been doing the shows. What are some of your favorites to do? I think I ask you this every year, and everybody always says Shrek.
No. Trail to Oregon.
Yeah, Trail to Oregon.
That was last year.
No.
Yeah.
Last year was SpongeBob.
2 years.
2 years ago.
I hated SpongeBob.
Trail to Oregon, speaking of death and just awful things that happen.
Dysentery.
It is entirely about that.
But it's good.
It was so funny. I barely made it through without laughing, so I loved that musical.
Have you ever broken up on stage?
Broken up,
And when
like,
you do break up on stage,
like
how
when you
do
say breaking
respond?
up, how do you mean? Like, I forget my
in
lines.
the middle of the part, start
You
laughing at
ad-lib.
what somebody else is doing.
That's called improv.
That's not called improv.
It is called improv.
If you start laughing, you improv it. Like Charlie Brown, I was supposed to grab I was supposed to grab my blanket from Lucy, and I grabbed her dress and tugged, and she tripped, and I laughed. But then we improv'd it, and then I said, I forgot what I said, but I made fun of her, and then I took my blanket and
You
walked
made
off.
fun of Lucy because you ripped her dress off.
No, I ripped her dress, but like she fell, and so I made fun of her for it on stage, and it worked. So.
That was a fun year.
How do you? I know. So it's fun with. I mean, when it's over, you always look back on it and you think, boy, this was a lot of fun.
Yeah, except SpongeBob.
It's the worst.
Yeah, except
you didn't like
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
No.
Why didn't we like SpongeBob?
It was such a tacky. Well, maybe not tacky.
The props were so much. It was more like the props. And I made all of them almost.
Okay, so what you're telling me is, if you saw it last year, which was SpongeBob, and you thought, boy, this is crap. It's tacky. No
one thought it was crap.
Oh,
I worked really hard. I
was reading between the lines. My bad. But you thought it was garbage last year. Oh, no, that's the wrong word too.
No, I thought it was.
The
production was good at the end.
The production this year is 10 times better at production than last year. Is what you're telling me?
Well, we're planning on it.
Yes.
Say yes, of course.
Yes. See. I'm struggling over here.
Aubrey, you're doing great.
Thanks.
Well, I tell you what, it's going to be a ton of fun. And why don't you want to do a musical next year? Why are you getting off of the musicals?
I don't know. I like plays more. That's just a personal preference.
I hate watching plays.
I like plays. Musicals are, I don't know. Musicals are fun to do, but
what's your favorite musical? Do you get over to St. Louis and watch some, or Evansville?
My favorite musical ever is Hamilton.
Ew.
I am a huge Hamilton
I hate
fan.
Hamilton.
How about you?
My favorite musical, I have two, okay? Hairspray.
Okay.
Best musical. But then there's Les Mis, and they played it at the Fox Theater in St. Louis, and I missed it. I'm so upset.
Les Mis is good.
Les Mis played at the Fox. When did the Les Mis play at the Fox?
I don't know. A while ago.
So have you seen it in a play setting? Or
Yes. I also have the playbook.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
I read it on my free time.
That's
only something a theater kid does.
That
Not
is
a kid in theater. A theater kid.
A theater kid does that. And you've got.
I am a theater kid.
It's a lot of fun if you want to get into theater, ladies and gentlemen. Again, get a hold of Dr. Buck if you've got kids, grandkids interested in the Cisne musical. Get involved.
Yes.
It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to do great shows next year, and it's going to be a good show this Friday and Saturday at 7:00 at the Cisne Middle School. Aubrey, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
Macy, thank you so much for being here.
Thank
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did enjoy it.
Thank
Thank you for having us.
Mm-hmm.
The show is The Little Shop of... Say it, come on.
Horrors.
There she is, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great time. We'll see y'all next time.